Why does my roommate keep getting packages from victims? The first package came for Nora Klein, but my roommate Elias signed for it like it was his. That's not your name, I said. Friend asked me to grab it, he mumbled, disappearing into his room. Then I saw the news that night. Nora Klein, 23, murdered in her apartment 2 days ago. The next week, another package. Victor Hale. Elias signed again. Victor Hale was the guy who got stabbed outside the campus library. It was all over social media. Elias, what the hell? I confronted him. What? Victor Hale is dead. Why are you getting his mail? Elias went pale. It's complicated. What's complicated? He wouldn't answer. Just locked himself in his room. That night, I heard him in the bathroom at 3 a.m. Water running forever. When I got up to pee, there was red in the sink. Blood. Did you cut yourself? I asked through the door. Go back to sleep, Rowan. But I couldn't. I started watching him. Elias would leave at weird hours, come back looking destroyed, eyes hollow, hands shaking. Sometimes he'd just sit in the shower fully clothed, letting cold water run over him. More packages came. Priya Desai, Thomas Alvarez, Renee Whitlock. I googled every name, all murdered within the last month, all local. We need to talk, I told my best friend Callie over coffee. About what? I think my roommate is a serial killer. Callie laughed. Elias? He cried during Marley and Me. He's getting mail from dead people. He comes home covered in blood. He's traumatized by something. Maybe he works at a hospital at 3 a.m. with no scrubs? And why would he get dead people's mail? Callie got serious. Have you called the cops? And say what? He receives packages? Follow him, she suggested. See where he goes. So I did. One night when Elias left at 2 a.m., I followed. He drove to an apartment complex across town, used a key to enter. Came out 4 hours later carrying garbage bags. Heavy garbage bags. Black ones. Multiple trips. The next morning, another news report. Woman found dead in apartment. Murdered 3 days ago. The address matched where Elias had been. I started documenting everything. Times he left, how long he was gone, the state he returned in, always traumatized, always scrubbing his hands raw, always those packages arriving days later. I found more, I told Callie a week later. He has chemicals in his room. Industrial bleach. Something called an enzyme cleaner. For hiding evidence, Callie said. And he has multiple phones. I saw 3 different ones. Burners, so they can't track him. What do? We need proof. Real proof. That night, Elias came home worse than usual. Sat on the bathroom floor crying, actually sobbing. 8 years old, I heard him mutter. Just 8 years old. I called Callie immediately. I think he killed a kid. Holy shit. We need to go to the police. Tomorrow. I'll gather everything tonight. I was going through his room when Callie called at 11 p.m. Can you come get me? I'm at that bar on 7th Street and my ex is here being creepy. Be there in 10. When I arrived, Callie was outside arguing with Damon. Just leave me alone, she screamed. We need to talk. Damon grabbed her arm. Let her go, I said. Damon turned on me. This isn't your business. It is now. He pulled a knife. Everything happened fast. Callie screamed. I tried to grab his wrist. The knife went into Callie's stomach. Blood everywhere. So much blood. Damon ran. I held Callie, pressing on the wound. Don't die. Please don't die. Someone was suddenly beside me. Professional. Calm. Applying pressure properly. I've got this. Call 911. I was shaking too hard. They took my phone. Called it in. Stabbing victim. Female. Early 20s. Significant blood loss. 7th and ardent. That voice. I look up. Elias. What are you? Not now. Keep pressure here. He positioned my hands correctly. Don't let go. He had a kit with him. Gauze. Actual medical supplies. He worked on Callie with practiced precision. How do you? I see this a lot. The ambulance arrived. Paramedics took over. You saved her life, one said to Elias. You in medical? Sort of. At the hospital, while Callie was in surgery. Police arrived. They needed to process the scene. It's still active, the detective said into his phone. Get the forensic team. Elias stood up. That's me. What? I said. I'm with Clean Slate Recovery Services. We're contracted for crime scene cleaning. The detective nodded. Elias? You're on the Hale case too, right? Yeah. Finished that yesterday. Wait, I said. You know him? He's our best cleaner, the detective explained. Handles all the violent crimes. Elias looked at me, finally understanding. You thought the packages, the blood, the trauma. I clean up after murders, Rowan. The families hire us. I get their loved ones' belongings that have blood on them, clean them, return them. Nora Klein cleaned her apartment for her parents. They wanted her jewelry back. Took me 6 hours to get the blood out. The Hale package? His laptop. His mom wanted it. The 8-year-old? Elias's face crumpled. Murder-suicide. Dad killed the whole family. I had to clean the kid's room. Dinosaur sheets. Toy cars still on the floor. Jesus. I see the worst of humanity every night. Clean up what's left. Try to give families some closure. The detective patted Elias's shoulder. He does the job nobody wants. Sees what nobody should.